And we back, and we back, and we back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Hey.
buddy.
And we back. Na-na-na-na-na.
We going in, right?
Cheers.
We going in.
Episode 2.
They say this ain't the intro. But it's an entree. What up, what up, what up, what up?
Shit, man.
It's got the
We
one
got it.
and only Chris YNHT up in here.
Ew.
My boy Chad, the chef boy ID up in here.
What?
And your man Ricky D up in here. You know what it
No,
do.
ho.
One more time for the new year. We back
It's a
again.
pretty solid intro right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Can't even argue with that one right there.
Way better than the first one.
You know.
We still getting it together.
What's new? What's new, people? Where we at? What's been good? What's popping with the population, as my man Lux would say?
Man, so much shit, man.
It's been a long week, bro.
Like a motherfucker, for real.
Man, speak on it. What happened? What happened?
It's been a pretty long week, man. Current events, all the deaths and shit. You know?
Oh no, man. Deaths wise, man, it's been crazy, man. What was his name? I just seen it today, man. Speaking of unfortunate passes, R.I.P. Before I even get to him, I think his name. Well, I just want to say it right. That's the only reason I'm looking it up, because I remember the dude, but just want to make sure I'm saying their name right. It's La Parka, a luchador, Mexican wrestler, world famous. He apparently died, today. He was only in his 50s, so
Wow.
it's real crazy. Yeah, you know, way ahead of his time. You know
Cause of
what I mean?
death?
I
Determined at the
didn't
moment?
get into that.
Gotcha.
But just a little quick RIP to some,
Straight up.
another culture, goat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and add in that boy Fifth Ward Weebie, man.
Oh yeah, man. We ain't gonna forget about my dog, man. Funny thing about Fifth Ward, like I was telling y'all, that's actually my good friend from my alma mater, Grambling, Gram fam. Shout out to all the Gram fam anyway. But my homie RJ hooked me up with him on my production tips and whatnot. But yeah, no, he cool people. I did the mixing boards for him when he was out there performing. I think he was on the card with like Webby and Ross. I think I can't remember which one it was I did them for. But I did all of them, but I just can't remember. But when I met him, he ain't nothing like the the videos. All the videos is wop 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 wop. He pretty cool. He was pretty chill. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like he had his fun moments as far as like funny stuff, but he wasn't even as half as turned up as you would think he'd be on a regular basis. He's just a real chill dude. But I mean, he always showed love and never really act like nobody. Even though he was Fifth Ward. And he was well respected where he from, so RIP to that dude. Big RIP to that dude. You know what I mean?
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? A legend. You know what I'm saying? When you create a genre and then you got people that like follow it, you know what I'm saying, and add on to it, like even to this day, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, that's the basis of most of this bounce music, and I mean, you even hearing it even as early as like 2016, where they finally started getting them credit, and then you seeing like last year, people like Messi Maya and Big Frida was finally getting endorsements and stuff they should have got a long time ago, because a lot of them artists be people that been sampled in ways maybe you just didn't know it, but like it would just be like some little quick 2-second sample, even if it was just their voice saying or something, and that probably made they track, and then they ain't gonna shout them out. They ain't gonna they gonna really try to act like they ain't do it, and then that's how everybody end up having to get sued, and then you want to call that person a bitch-ass person, even though they stuff got stolen. They just going through the process to get their bread for what got stolen,
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to me, just something to think about. But, yeah, no, they definitely getting they due now, so that's what's up.
Yep, and I think the day that he died, I seen a story about how he worked with Drake on the Nights for What, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the time you get the sample and you get the clearance, but, he actually worked with him to
Right.
put the song together. So,
Right. Yeah, on that Nights for What, he did a lot on that track, believe it or not. So it's real. It was I bet a real big shock just from both sides when Drake reached out, but just for a lot of Drake fans that just think that Drake is just omnipotent. It's a lot of people that help guide that machine, and there's also a lot of people that don't get credit like Fifth Ward finally got their help out on a lot of that stuff. So I was just happy to see, like, oh damn, they really gave, you know what I mean, the writer cred, they gave the producer cred, showing them love, making sure you knew who did it. That was cool for me. You know what I mean? I thought that was real dope.
Yep.
Authentic.
Yeah, because he definitely been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I remember him, like, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, as a kid, with doing shit with P.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, me, like I say, where I'm from, growing up, really, I didn't really get a chance to really know who the artist was. Like, don't get me wrong, I heard a lot of stuff, but I didn't even know about Fifth Ward Weebie for real. Like, oh, that's Fifth Ward Weebie to identify him.
That's me right
Up
here.
until, like, I got the gram. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Like, I heard the songs, but I couldn't have told you from a Man in the Moon who that person was. And then when I finally met him, and then just getting to kick it with him and seeing the reaction of other people around him, then it's like, oh damn. Like, oh, word? Like, oh, damn, people stopping, you know, they coming, he walking down ground, people stopping in the middle of the yard, they just getting out their car, leave the door open. Hey, Fifth Ward, let me get a picture, let me get a picture. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, real authentic love, but just crazy, just, you know, that you can be that big and then other people not know you. You know, that was also interesting to me, you know?
Yeah.
But he touched a lot of people. I feel like he got his due. So you know, I'm hoping he happy. You know, and you know, I hope he going to, you know, a better place with that. You
Yeah.
know?
Straight up.
R.I.P. again.
Up.
I'm talking about RIPs. You know, that just made me think about though. What we got going on a grander scale, you know, with this Iran stuff, and I ain't trying to get too political or nothing, but you know, they really got some stuff going on. My only point to it being that I feel like if you my age or you anywhere near my age, and I'm 30, you know, so if you in your 25th year, 26th year, really, you should feel the utmost outrage right now, because this ain't nothing new. Like, literally, you got to be getting called an idiot at this point. You know what I mean? Like, we seen this exact play happen before. We seen a politician, either if you want to pick Bush, even if you want to pick Obama, and just keeping it real.
Trump said it himself about Obama, about what he was going to do,
you know,
and he's doing it himself.
Yep.
So at least the past president terms that I can recall growing up, there's been the same play. It go from one day somebody you never heard of show up on your TV, and all of a sudden they some dictator that's been like decimating some population, and ain't nobody reported about it, and then they had to get up out of here, but they be up out of here before they even start reporting about it. Obama's was Muammar Gaddafi, if y'all ain't familiar. But Muammar Gaddafi was a leader up in Africa, and he was aiming to get the Africans off of all other standards. He had two big main policies driving that a lot of other cultures didn't like. One, he was over with on all of that oil. Immigrant policy. So he was getting rid of everybody that wasn't from Africa. He was not a fan of the colonialism and all of that had been going on, so he was over that. And then he wanted to get them off the gold standard. Off everybody else's dollar and put them back on the gold standard. So he had it was something like, it was in the hundreds of billions worth of gold. And he was prepared to go ahead and go through his plan. That's when he became a national threat. And then that's when he became an international threat, because now you're no longer wanting to play ball with the UN. If you're a country, you see what I'm saying? You're no longer wanting to play ball with the U.S. Like, you say, what now? You're not gonna want to establish diplomatic relationships with us anymore? You're not gonna want to what?
No, because I don't want to deal with that.
Right. Now you got to get up out of here.
People.
You got to get up out of here. You don't want to. You don't want to what? You don't want to shake hands with us. You don't want to take what we give you no more. You want to do something different. So they got them up out of here. And this is all speculatory, but I think the Iran deal was similar to the same. From all of the rhetoric and stuff that I've been able to find on the subject, but then also all of the content, they was literally Iran, the dude from Iran, Soleimani. He was just somebody that did not like Trump. He didn't like a lot of American values. He never did nothing specifically saying, "Oh well, it's terrorism against America." It was more so like he was in Iran saying, "Y'all don't need to be over here. Y'all need to leave," and they wouldn't leave.
Yep.
And as a diplomatic leader, he was doing his thing. But to call a diplomatic leader or especially elected official a terrorist is a bold statement because all countries act on their behalf, and they may include going against another country. That's not considered terrorism. That's literally just intercontinental or international warfare. It's not terrorism, though.
Yeah, somebody put you in a position to do something. Then
You have the right to do it for yourself.
Probably got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So if I've been requesting that y'all leave or whatever and you didn't, you got to get reprimanded. If you don't, then what's the point?
Yep.
When it comes to countries, that's the whole thing about it. Why they got Trump trying to say he backing out and he ain't finna do nothing now. Talking about they need to stand down. Them people don't care no more. You didn't because you
didn't
killed,
already played your hand.
Yeah, you played your
Showed
hand
your ass like a motherfucker too.
and showed your ass. Well, I mean, what would you say? What would you say to somebody that came up in your house where you live at, and done in your better half, because they kill the vice president equivalency of that country. So
Right.
if you the king of your castle, they're literally your wife. They just walked in there and murked.
Right.
What happens next?
You taking out theirs and more.
Can we
prove a
talk
point.
about it?
Yeah.
Just to prove a point.
You would talk about it. You let them explain themselves.
Oh no.
And say me, I don't know. Ain't no talking
Like I
about
said,
nothing. I'm
I'm
not
taking
being
out that
diplomatic. I
person
don't
and
care.
Everybody else that they're associated with. There is no fucks given once you fuck with my family.
I don't care what you was saying. I don't care what your reasoning was. It could have been valid too. It could have been just. It could have been a valid reason. Like in my heart of hearts, I know it was something valid, man. But you get my dog up out of here, get what?
It's a wrap.
I hope you ready to get us all up out of here.
Right.
Because that's what I'm saying. All of us. That's why they were telling them, no, we going to war. We not.
Right.
And the worst thing about it for me, I'm looking up and I'm seeing all of these jokes and stuff. And don't get me wrong, everybody need to laugh and whatnot, but I just don't want people to lose sight that the reason why they feel so comfortable with joking ain't because that you got to make light hard of a bad situation. It's because y'all ain't never been impacted.
Yeah.
Since the U.S. has been around, no one's ever made it here.
You got the privilege to do that shit.
So it ain't no thing. All those other countries,
Because 9/11 is the...
even though it wasn't happening, they were serious because they remember when their country was getting bombarded with it. So they know how
And that's
easy
the thing. The generations.
your your regular day job can go into some shit, and now you just like trying to pick your house back up out of stone.
Straight up.
Fuck work. What's the schedule when a bomb hit your house?
Mm-hmm.
All
And
that
the
shit.
motherfuckers start invading.
You see what I'm saying?
What you gonna do?
You gonna
How you gonna move?
You gonna clock?
You ain't
you gonna
moving
clock
like what
in
you used to
again?
move. Right.
No,
Right.
ain't no more going to work. That shit ain't even on the schedule.
Your work is now survival. All that shit that was funny before, it's gonna go out the window. It's gonna become reality. But so I know a special individual, that kind lady. She works for the school district, and she had these kids coming through the line in the morning,
Yeah.
and she was sitting there. And she's taking doing their money, the card thing or whatever, and she hears the 7-year-old, a 7-year-old, saying, "Woo! I'm gonna get drafted! Woo!" And she stops and just looks at him like, "Wow!" Like they have no idea what they're getting themselves into or what they're hearing at home, because that's not a fun thing. Yeah. Nobody's been drafted, but if you know your history and you talk to those people or listen to the videos of those people that have and was drafted,
right.
Oh my goodness. I mean, they were only in for a year and a half, 2 years for some of these people, and they have stories up and down that are living with them and dealing with them for the rest of their lives. You know, I mean, just to support your family. You know, you don't have a choice at this moment, you know. They don't have the money to up and move to Canada or Mexico and try to reestablish themselves, you know. It's reality that not everybody's going to be able to do that, you know. So I don't care how much you say you down for yours, we'll see, you know. I mean, because once the shit hits the fan, I mean, everybody's hand's going to be right here. You got to do something, you know. But to be honest, fucking, I ain't trying to do all that shit. Fuck that. But, you know, each his own.
No?
I'm not fighting for
Hell
that
no.
shit. I learned my lesson. And no. No, thank you.
I mean, shout out to all the people that's in the army right now, but
straight up, all military branches. Straight up,
just
love
keep it
y'all.
a buck. I mean, Malcolm X was talking about it, you know, just like Farrakhan keep talking about it and everything else, you know.
It's a
for
great
me,
thing, but it's a
up
falsehood.
until the point where we actually do feel like it's some equal footing in this world that we call America, you know, and that meaning just from the standpoint of not like, see me on the look at like equality, because I don't think like nobody's gonna be able to leg up or nothing like that. But once it's no longer a hateful world, meaning like it's not adversely being actively pursued against you, then that's when it's okay to fight in the military. Up until that point, we need to be trying to keep all the numbers we got and keep getting as much as we can and stacking up and saving that shit for the next generation until we can actually hold that type of footing. Yep. And then we can talk about fighting for something to lose. But right now, in a world where we getting redlined over property and you get gentrified every other week, they gentrifying my little sister spot right in Fort Worth off of East Chase. Go over there right about now. From where I used to stay, when I used to stay there. Go over there right about now. Nothing but white people and Arab people. They get gentrified and so quick, and nothing wrong with it. Living by where you live, but just in the values that that come with it. You know, for a black person, you can't stay near black people and sell no house that's gonna have no value because it's all black people. Even if you was to take a neighborhood and make it an all upscale neighborhood, you know, and with all black people, it wouldn't have the value of a Beverly Hills. It wouldn't have the value of a what is it called? Damn! I'll be watching these
real estate shows.
Real estate shows. I know what I'm thinking about. I just can't. It ain't coming to me right now, but it will. But it's just a lot of different areas.
Like the Hamptons or some shit like that?
Well, yeah, of course, the Hamptons. I was just talking about in L.A., it's a bunch of areas like that in L.A., you know, where they doing that. And if you look out there in New Orleans, you'll see they doing that now, where they got all these different, you know, houses and stuff they putting up, but they moving the black people out when these is hoods that, you know, they could put up and put black people in them, but then the value wouldn't be the same. And that's all due to psychology, you know. The market rate of the dollar and stuff like that, that's all based on psychology. It's all based on a bunch of people trading the dollar that say the dollar or think what the dollar is going to be and what the dollar ain't going to be. So everything else matriculates or from the dollar, and of course, matriculates to the dollar, and of course, everything trickles down from the dollar, so you get what you get with psychology wrapped around the dollar, you know, and that's what we in. And like I say, we could go on and on about what is or isn't, but like I say, that for me, that military stuff just ain't yielding nothing that I've seen. You know, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. And more importantly, for anybody in the military, and this goes for everybody in the military, most of the people that's in the military, you can look at the military just like the NBA. You know, it's very similar. The NBA is made up of what? Predominantly used to be poor individuals that's hustling to get away out. Was in the Army. Used to be predominantly poor individuals looking for the getaway out. If you make it to the top, they get paid the big bucks. You know, they get to be commanders and sergeants and whatnot. And then some, you know, they get to be average participants, make a decent salary for their career, you know. And then, but the vast majority of them, they gonna be people that got in for a couple of years, maybe, and then they out for whatever reason, whether that be,
Yeah,
you know,
or they like
bad.
following tradition or some
Right,
shit like that.
Right, you know what I mean? So, what happened with those people right there, what you see with them? They usually somewhere fucked off, just like NBA players, NFL, like, right, it's similar, because you wanna know why? Because all of it got the same psychological components, and then it all got the same manufacturing style, if you were to look at it from that scale. There's a study, and this is something that I was looking at inside an article. So if you want to go look it up, I haven't looked it up just yet. I read about it in an article that I was reading, so I'm gonna go check it out, specifically what study it is and who did it. But the reputable source, of course, being for the article that I was reading, being a Black narrative enterprise website, of course, and what they were telling me was basically the majority of recruiting funds and things like that are spent on going to impoverished neighborhoods, which of course is something that you would definitely expect. So, you know, it's not anything that I'm be reaching for with this. It's just supposed to have statistical data to it, and I would like to know those statistical numbers just to be able to speak to them. But just like we already know, most recruiting and stuff like that happen, they aim at low in poverty and income people. Right. And what additionally they were saying though was that there's different type of testing and stuff that they got that they can use to steer these said people into different pathways if they choose to.
Yep.
Based on the
I know personally.
Based on the test out scores, they can send you to different ranks of infantry, and a lot of these individuals can end up on the front line of somebody's squad in times of war, just by having that low score, they low rank, so they go out front and they get automatically killed. You know, like they are bullet catchers. You know, basically.
Yeah, I got a fucking story for that shit, man. That shit is fucking wild.
Shit, do your dance.
So me and my homeboy, we had signed up, you know, to have the recruiters come over to the crib and talk to us about joining and shit. We was gonna do the Navy. So they come over one weekend, like a week pass. Me and my homeboy walk outside the school. Okay. Recruiter outside. And he like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come with me. We finna go get something to eat. I'll take y'all out to Dallas. We gonna do this test. Right. So me and my homeboy like, shit, nigga, like our parents supposed to be expecting us to be at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, you know what I'm saying? I'll call them or whatever whenever we get to the Jack in the Box and let them know what's going on. We just gonna go out here, take the test, and then we gonna talk to y'all and see if y'all really interested in still joining. So go out, Dallas, take the test or whatever, go back to the little recruiting spot off Collins in Arlington. Nigga, they let my homeboy go. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to go in on the buddy system, so if we do go, like, we supposed to be able to go to the same place. Like, that was what they was offering us. So they let this nigga go home. You know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga, we smoke every day at lunch. You know what I'm saying? So they like, hey, you know, we want you to come in here, piss in this cup. You know what I'm saying? You do any drugs? I'm like, yeah, man, I smoke weed, bro. Like, every day. Like, nigga. Every day at lunch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
Shout out to Styles P, man.
I'm ready to go home and shit. It's like 9:30, you know. I'm like, shit, nigga, you just have to take me to the crib because nigga got to go to school tomorrow. Like, this shit crazy. Man, just pee in the cup. I pee in the cup. Dude, like, hey, man, it look like you passed. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, this shit ain't real, bro. Like, nigga, when I tell you, like, I'm not just smoking at lunch. Like, nigga, when I get home, like nigga, I'm rolling up, dog.
We are Afro Man. We are Devin the Dude. We are Mystical in the 9-9. We are, you know, we are all of those people.
Been like that forever. But, like, the fact.
That's what you saying. And they still
Yeah.
say you came back clean?
Bro, they had me drink some more water so I could piss again. So the nigga could tell me that I passed again. And I'm like, nah, bro, just take me home, dog. Like, I'm done, dog. Like, my mama supposed to be looking at me like, why the hell you pull it up at the crib at like 11 o'clock, bro? Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So basically, they was finna finesse you into it.
yeah, nigga made me go out there, take the test. I did good on the fucking test. And y'all niggas trying to get me to get it. Nope, nigga. Nope. Why y'all send this nigga home? Like, nah, bro.
Right.
Fuck that.
Now, why did they send him home?
I still don't know.
Did he do anything different to you?
Shit. I don't know if he did as good on the test. So I don't know. Like,
Did he make it?
they didn't even make that nigga pee, bro. Like, that, they just let that nigga go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want him?
Shit, nigga, when we got back to school, we was both like, shit, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas basically, like, fucking kidnapped niggas from school. Like,
Pretty much.
but I ain't really get into, like, deep detail on. I told him what happened to me, but he was just like, shit, they let me go.
Oh no,
Right.
no. You definitely can believe that
That's crazy.
that by any means necessary is the motto.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they be doing that shit for real.
And they're gonna keep the bodies coming. Cause I mean, let's keep it a bean, people. It ain't like none of us is slow at this point. What's ridiculous is all of the people, and I be on Twitter. I'm not even hateful no more. You know what I mean? I just be talking to them, just really trying to get them to understand how their mindset just wild. But it's impressive how many people, like, you know, when people say followers, and then people, they be like, oh, so many followers out here in the world, and everybody is all that stuff like a cliche. That's because I feel like people don't ever define it. So listen up. This is what a follower is. Follower is someone that believes something but doesn't know why they believe it. Let me give you examples. A lot of y'all don't like a certain artist because your friend said, or somebody said on the radio, or somebody said that you listened to said that they didn't go hard. And you don't know none of their songs because you never listened to none. And you'll find yourself even saying, well, no, I don't listen to that type of stuff right there. And you never really gave it a chance. Like, most of the time, if I don't like something, I can tell you exactly why I don't like it. If I don't like a rapper, I'll tell you, oh, well, his flow was whack. He wasn't on beat. I listened to it. I couldn't follow it. I tried. It wasn't working for me. You know what I mean? Or I can tell you why I do like it, man. You know, you can give me your disagreement to that, but you can't really tell me this.
Yeah, I even tell you the songs I like and the songs I don't like, nigga, just so you know for sure. Like,
but let's get a little bit more simplistic, because you know that's something that's off topic when I say follow up. It ain't just your, you know, like musical taste. It's also just your lifestyle. Whenever you are that, you be like that. So in a lot of stuff that people believe, you don't even know why you believe that thing. Like the things that you are holding to a value, or even like people that like say they black proud and they black and proud. You don't look up nothing that's black. You don't know no black literature. you're not trying to know no black literature or nothing like that, then okay, boom. All right. Now, I ain't saying that I read everything in the world because I don't. I don't got the time and necessarily my head. And I know you can always find time, but shit, I ain't make the time. But I always find time to try to find some black article or black novel or read about something
Right.
Yep.
that's
Still gotta be
do
proactive about it.
that's to do with black people or that's impacting black people or just in general, even something that I hear. So maybe it ain't something that is necessarily like some self-help book, which I don't do a lot of those, but anything like black culture wise or something like that. Like the Civil Rights Act of what was 1893. I heard about that through like a Breakfast Club interview. I had never heard of it, so I went and looked it up and found out exactly what it is, which is an interesting article, and it also impacts a lot of black people. So if you don't know what it is, then look it up. And a lot of that stuff is just easy to access, and people just don't care to know nothing.
Yep.
That's what I've learned. People care. People rather feel like they know, or with social media, really everybody don't get that they trading opinions, and most, you know what I mean? Like I try to deal in fact because I feel like that way gonna get into the least altercation. Like as long as I keep saying a fact,
I can say what I'm gonna say, and then I can stop at any point.
Right.
but you can't give me an altercation because I'm still saying facts. Like if I was
Right.
just lending my opinion, that's for personal use. I keep that inside with my friends.
Right.
Most of the time, I'm just gonna deal in facts, and I will lend an opinion that is based on the fact. But the general gist of it is, I'm gonna start off with the factual part of whatever the basis of my stuff is, and most people just be talking like it'd be a whole bunch of people on there talking about why people not rich and you not rich. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's
Is it? This is on Twitter.
Yeah, this is on
Or
all
any-
social media.
all social-
Yeah.
Okay.
A whole bunch of
Okay.
people flexing and,
Right.
and like y'all don't make that much. Y'all don't.
Right.
It just ain't true.
Right.
It just ain't statistically true.
Right.
It ain't mathematically true.
Right.
But can't get a person there, just be regular. And you ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't saying go in there and tell people you broke or nothing. Just shut your damn mouth sometimes. Do something else. Be like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, and it's this new trend, and it's probably gonna be some chick saying something. And I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let y'all see what y'all want to say about this. But it's this new trend I've been seeing that basically every dude that I've been seeing, especially black men, and I know I'm on black Twitter, but I try to follow like other races and stuff too. It's just that they don't do this stuff. Like I follow Latino people, I follow white people, like I follow Make America Great Again people that I don't necessarily dislike because like I'm not gonna like hate a person because we have different political views because they not out here shooting people. They just those people that's a part of the wheel too. They go vote and shit. They don't really matter. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that like they don't matter as a person. I'm saying from an electoral standpoint, you see they do whatever they want in the end.
Yeah.
This shit is what it is. Like it's not opinion. Like they do whatever they want. They voted Trump in after you pick Hillary. Now how you feel is what it is. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
And
They
just like you
won.
said earlier, they've been doing that. That's been proven in other elections the same way.
You know what I mean? But just getting back on it, the thing I've seen is basically whenever I see like somebody, and especially I see black men, mainly black men, because other races don't talk about, their cultures from what I remember. But I always see some chick that's posting what they read in some article about what they did or didn't do to some woman, or they did or didn't do to some person, or they did it like when it ain't women, is something else. Like for instance, I seen one with Wesley Snipes where it was about Halle Berry, and it was an article that said that Halle Berry had got hit in the ear so hard by Wesley Snipes that she lost her hearing, and this chick posted it like, I'm so disgusted with him, I can't look at him. Anytime I read, I see this article. And come to find out, from all I can find out, this was never quoted as saying that Halle Berry actually said this at all. This is what the magazine, they quoted something she said, and they put that in quotations. Right. But the thing that they said when they said that she said that he hit her in the ear was not quoted at all. And there was no site and the sourcing that says that, like, it's no mass article about, you see what I'm saying, about this. There's no reportings or.
Like, that would have been some shit.
Right, like no follow-ups or no shit.
Right.
But this shit got like 196,000 retweets, 296,000 likes. Like, yeah, this shit propaganda. But you gotta understand, we talking about them numbers, that mean that shit got viewed by like 17 million people. For it to have like a two, see what I'm saying? Like, cause you can get
for it
like,
to have that many retweets, all the people that seen it, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you can have probably 100,000 impressions off of 30 retweets.
Yeah.
No cap. Because you gotta realize, you got 30 retweets. I got 4,000 followers. He got 5,000 followers. She got 10,000 followers, and all of them retweeting. And then some people gonna view it from all of theirs. Right. Easy. 30 retweets. Easy. You can get 100,000.
And then somebody probably doing a search for something, and it'll come up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You get a notification you might be interested in this because
so you can
some
just
other
be talking some random dumb shit and have a whole thing going as if it was real, but completely false.
And nobody really gonna go fact check it.
Nope.
And I give you another one.
Because a nigga gonna read the headlines and then they gonna comment based off of what the headlines say, but the headline don't even be like. It just be like an eye grabber, so you can click on the article.
Right.
And
because I've done that personally. Read the article and be like, well, damn, this is by the end. It's not what you said up at the top. Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So why? Because you want me to read this shit. That's why.
I can give you another example. When I'm looking at all the posts now, talking about Tyler Perry, you know, and how he be giving. They basically they trying to criticize the type of way he be hiring. They calling him cheap. They calling him a cheap production manager. They saying that he always hiring work actors that's hard down on work. That's who he usually hire, people that ain't been getting a lot of work, so he keep the budget costs low or whatever. And you know, I just find it super ridiculous.
Okay, well, can I chime in on that real quick?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so from everything that you just said right now, right here, to me, that just sounds like a very smart businessman. Yeah. Because let's think about it. The people that are saying that, they don't understand what he has and what he's invested and what he got going and coming in, going out. And you cannot be sitting here saying, well, he being cheap. Motherfucker, what else does he got going on? You don't understand what else is going on.
Yep.
Here we go, behind closed doors. What are you paying? Yep. You have maintenance for a lot of things. How many people that you taking care of in general, right? Okay, so yes, you see that he has this big house. Just because you see that he's worth all this money doesn't mean that he has to start paying you $1 million. It doesn't work like that. Yep. People.
And then, like, the way that he operate, period, is just like now he like is mass producing like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got shit on BET Plus. You know what I'm saying? Got a little hand in a little bit of everything. Like, back in the day when he was doing TV, movies, and plays and shit, like, he always, like, operating where, like, it's always something going on. So if he is using people that don't have money, like, if them people always got something going on, then what the fuck is the problem?
Right. Everything's a stepping stone, right?
Yeah.
So if he gives somebody, for example, okay, I come in with no experience, right? Of course, you're not going to pay me the same as this man. This man been in the industry for 5 years. Obviously, his value is a little bit more because he knows a lot more, his education, right? Okay, and the knowledge. But I'm going to come in, yes, you're going to pay me a little bit cheaper, but that education, that knowledge that I'm going to gain being around this environment of people is going to be timeless. Yeah. That will create something in a person if you take real value into it, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't, like, go watch his shit on my own, but, you know what I'm saying, with my wife watching that shit, you know, like, hey, it's cool that he putting, like, people from, like, old movies and shit, like, from back in the day, that got a name for themselves and shit where it's like new people.
Right.
Like that kind of give you a little prestige just on its own right there. You know what I'm saying?
And as you watching it, you would be like, "Oh wow, I forgot all about this person."
Yeah, I forgot all about.
Okay,
this
well
nigga,
let me
man.
go ahead and check out this individual. See what else. They got this out. They
Yeah,
got
like the
this out.
dude from the Cosby Show. Like when niggas showed him in the coffee shop, and then that nigga like put him in something. I
Right.
seen that nigga on Power today. Like,
See? See?
Well, I feel like more important than that, people was criticizing him, how the type of black people he giving jobs at this point. And if you doing that, shut the fuck up.
I mean, if you
Like-
mad, go audition for the fucking movie. Bro.
Right.
Well,
Like, let's see.
well, no, they would know.
If he
Yeah, they was
putting
talking about.
anybody in movies, go
They was
audition
talking
for
about
the
he
movie and
always
see
gonna
what happens.
have. They was talking about. They was talking about his scripts and how they always be the same way, and how he gonna have the light skinned brother that's gonna come in.
You
and
always
save
gonna
the
have
day.
somebody that's gonna be criticizing about something, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
No matter how much money you make, how much power you have, no matter how much respect, no matter how much confidence you got, it's not gonna matter. Somebody's gonna always have something to fucking say, no matter what you do.
Well,
Point blank.
I agree, but I just like at least when you have like some type of basis of validity. You can't talk about the types of persons. A person that hired 300, he got employed 300 people, and you talking about they this type of people. How many people you employ?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Like you shit.
You're
up.
not even
You
trying to put
can't
yourself in
even-
them shoes.
You can't. No, you can't put yourself in
Right.
them shoes. You shit up.
Right.
Like no.
You just a
People gonna always
spectator,
have
bro.
something to say. No, you shut up. You don't listen to him. Shut up. You shut your mouth. That's what you do. You shut up. And if you don't, you don't employ 50 people. Shut up. The man out here got acres on a bigger studio than Disney, and you talking about some. But this time he always hiring a light skinned brother to save the day. What about when Lance Gross was saving the day? Because I know that dark skinned motherfucker ain't light skinned. What about when he had that motherfucker from Derek Fisher that was saving the day and was saving the dark skinned chick that was Rudy, huh? When she was on crack. Oh yeah, y'all forgetting about yeah. No, she wasn't on crack. She was a prostitute. He came through and saved the day. And helped her out, and then he had got rid of a light skin.
Wasn't Candy on crack or something like in the Tyler Perry movie?
I forgot which one it was, but it's one. I mean, he got a lot of these
I'm about to
scripts
say,
and all of that.
there's a lot of it. You can't even.
But I'm just saying, to be specific, he didn't employ all types of people, and a lot of them people that you talking about, have been out of work, and he do put them back in the game. That's true, but also let's not forget about all the people that he made literal millionaires that wasn't nobodies. They wasn't even actors, like Cora and Mr. Brown and them dudes from the show Meet the Brown and all that.
Yeah,
right.
These people that really got shit to file on their taxes now.
Right.
Yeah.
What about them? They were nobodies. They get booked for appearances and guest roles.
Just to show up.
You know what I mean?
They have
Minimum
reality
2
shows.
hours.
They got
You're out.
albums and tour. They do everything.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't just anybody. They noticeable. They recognizable.
Right.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that he always go get star role players like Taraji P and stuff like that, keeping the star-studded Hollywood figures, especially the black women and stuff like that, employed at their dollar rate.
Yep.
I ain't never heard them
Because niggas want to complain about it ain't enough.
I ain't
like
never
black
heard them. Yeah.
movies and black stars, and then when niggas start
He
doing it,
keep
it's
a
a problem
Taraji
with
P.
it.
Henson
Right.
employed. He keep a somebody on your screen, and I ain't never heard them being like, he ain't cut me the check. Nah, I ain't never heard that. So,
That's because he's taking care of his people like he's supposed to.
So
As-
like I said, shut up, please shut up. Like, if you can't do nothing else today, shut up. and then just think about something else or go do something. Then you can talk, but shut up. You're a waste of space at this point. You're just talking about nothing at this point. If that's all you got to complain about, But I don't want to harp on that too long. That was off topic. I just threw that in. That just kind of came up. Y'all, that was freestyle.
Deep.
You know what I mean? You feel me? But just getting back on subject. Have y'all been following that Loni Love situation?
I have not
Yo,
watched the clip, but I read some shit about it and
I saw the clip.
kind of like
YouTube that shit.
Man, here's what I'll say. She obviously been hurt. And I don't want to go too hard because she a bug and snug in the rug. She would be. But what I will say is, I always find it funny when they be letting stuff like that air on like TV, because I really don't think they will let it air if it was some white chick or some, white chick soccer mom going on there just talking about all the white American dads that cheat on their whatever. That, you know what I mean? That cheat on a soccer mom, Billy's on the daily and how
business trip.
you know what I mean? And
They
then,
got fucking apps for fucking meeting other
they not
people
gonna let
at
that
this
shit air. Get the fuck out of here.
You fucking
the
right.
niggas that got money to really just go out here and pay the top dollar prostitute.
You feel me? The niggas that be up in Vegas when you up in there, but they be in them rooms that cost $10,000 a night with them bitches that like to snort about a 10-pack off them. You feel me? That's who they end up with.
This dude wild.
But it is what it is, They just really let that type of shit air all the time, and I just be noticing that a lot of black shit, especially when it's black related, a lot of that shit get the air, and that's one thing that I noticed. They don't let a lot of that other shit air. Like, that shit don't even air. Like, for us to talk about, it ain't gonna air. Like, it ain't gonna be on TV for you to have no clip of it. That's why you can't produce no clips of it. Because people be talking about all this on Twitter, like I say, yeah, and they be this, that, and the third, this, that, and that, this, that, and the people, and the lady, and I've seen people. They don't say it on social media, but in person they be saying this, that, and the third. All I say, show me a clip, man. Just show me, like, you can show me 100 clips. I can show you 100 tweets of some black chick somewhere talking about a black dude. I can show you a million clips of some black dude talking about some black chick everywhere. But I really can't just find too many white clips.
Or
White
Asian,
dudes.
or
Just
Mexican,
just
or
like
Filipino, or Pacific Islander, or Lebanese, or anybody else in any other culture. Now, I mean, let's be clear here. Let's be 100% clear. I am not a rich man when it comes to money, okay? Because she did state that rich black men. Now, I'm not speaking for those gentlemen because I'm not in that category, and that's perfectly fine with me. But I'm gonna speak from the normal man over here position, and like this gentleman said earlier, that I think she might have some personal issues with, in the past or recently. I don't know. You can't sit there and say that about your fellow brother and sister.
I can see that because when I googled her, I think she's with a white dude. So like,
More respect to her. I'm not discrediting her at all. I'm just saying from that statement.
I'm just saying I can see her being hurt. Like by a black
Right,
dude
right,
shit, like, I'm not doing this shit
and
no
that's
more.
completely 100% understandable. But for you to make that statement like that,
Yeah.
you're to me you're adding fuel to the divide amongst us anyway.
Yeah, you got.
We
like
already have enough issues amongst our own people. We are dealing things once again, mental health, our own family issues, generational issues that we are dealing with, the issues from our parents and their parents, and we're trying to heal and take care of our children in that next generation. The problem is when you start making statements like that on a large platform, there's a lot of people that follow that don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yep.
So then they start applying that to their daily life.
Yep.
That's where us regular men, normal people, have the issues with women, or females have women with problems with men. You're adding more issues to the situation.
Yeah, and especially when you got that type of platform.
Correct.
Where, like,
Anything you say is being watched.
it's going from being on Fox, then the clip is going to all of these other outlets that's supposed to spread this shit all over social media. So
Now, you'll have other previous interviews or clips about those same individuals talking about those higher networks and how some of those people do what they do behind closed doors, right? We already know quite a few people that fake their death. And we also have people that fucking supposedly are have done things that are not behind bars. Fuckery, right? Okay. But what about what's her name from Full House, right? She got in trouble because she paid to get her kids through college, or one of her kids through college. Now that was talked about for a little bit. It's two white people, two white ladies. Okay? Now this is a serious thing. That's two of them that got caught. That tells you how many years and how long that's been going on.
Yeah.
It's been proven that these motherfuckers go to college for just the experience. But you didn't study a damn thing. You didn't take no fucking test. All you had to do was mommy and daddy pay some fucking money. You show up. Boom, you got your diploma. Now when you show up to Joe Blow because I know so-and-so because he knows me a favor, guess what? You don't even have to intern. You just get to go into a nice little position that you would like, and you go about your business. And that's how that shit keeps going within the bloodline, within those culture of people. But then they turn around and then they add some of us, because of our own personal issues, and criticize our own people. When, like I said, you don't see no white lady talking about there ain't no good white man out here. I don't hear that shit. I don't hear that shit from any other culture. But you hear that shit from black culture all the fucking time. Why are we doing that to one another? Why aren't we sitting there uplifting one another instead of always trying to compete? That's the number one problem. But, that's one of those situations that's going to take a long time, because there's a lot of issues personally with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And people don't want to face those things. You have to deal with yourself first. You can't fix shit outside if you can't fix what's inside. Straight up.
Edit that out.
I'll see what I can do.
You better.
Man, I'm gonna have to do a quick bleep and then
My
come
bad.
back. Nah, he did.
Oh, he dribbled.
Yeah.
We gotta do the credit.
Yeah.
You better cut it out.
It's gonna be that situation. It's gonna be one of those situations. It's gonna be like, he gonna be like, and then it's gonna be like, he's gonna show his arm just down all of a sudden.
Like, man, how that nigga go from like
Right,
this to
right. Yo, it's probably just the fucking the downloading thing.
Yeah.
You're probably just buffered wrong or some shit. Fucking internet.
That's why I took the second track, so you can have the part.
Shit.
Yeah, I know how you gonna try to do. Make sure you cut that out, man. No, promise me in front of the people.
I mean, I'm gonna have to because you
No.
keep saying cut it out.
I know. Promise me in front of the people. Now you gotta cut this out too.
You said in front of the people, so it has to be in front of them.
So that means you got to play that part anyway.
Yeah.
No, I say you gotta promise me in front of the people right now on the cam. At least you gonna cut it out.
All right. We'll come back like this, and then we'll say that you dribbled on your shirt.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
That's cool. Boom. I can live with that. We can tell them. Just don't.
Hey, you got to keep it authentic and real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand.
My dick.
I'm just saying.
Eat my dick.
They'll be like, oh, shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Shit happens.
Paging
There ain't no fucking perfection.
Dr. Munchies to my dick.
Nobody's looking for fucking perfection.
You are Dr. Munchies. Eat my
That's
dick.
not what fucking sells. What sells is authentic, real. You being able to relate to somebody through that motherfucking camera. That's fucking another state over, 3,000 miles away, across the fucking pond.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Be somebody in the UK looking at you right now like, damn. I'm digging what he's saying right now. I'm digging it. Shit, I want to dribble too. That's how I'm gonna do it. What Adam Sandler did it in Billy Madison. I'm just saying. Here, I'm gonna do it too. Then fuck it. All right, it's one of those things now. Hashtag dribble.
No, we didn't.
That motherfucker right there, boy. So, oh yeah, that's right.
And
Don't you gotta shake hands?
yeah, something like that.
Ah.
Can't let y'all do me like that.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
let y'all just, you know.
It's all good, man.
I got you.
Can't show them everything.
Right,
got you.
right.
Everything, you know.
Right.
But yeah, man. So I think it was Chad. I think wasn't it you, Chad, that sent me this article about a businessman that spent 1.8 million on a tuna.
Yes, sir.
A tuna, right? Like
Yes,
one
sir.
fish, right? Like
Yes, sir.
singular.
Yes, sir. I
Not
think it was like
plural.
356 pounds, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong, but it was a large tuna. So let's put that to an understanding. When we were out in Las Vegas, right? We saw that tuna, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
That was 100-pound tuna that was flown in from Mexico.
Right.
Okay. Now, you're looking at 1.8, you said, million, 300 something pounds plus.
Oh, it's saying 600 pounds.
600 pounds, so double that. Excuse me, way off,
276 kilograms,
man.
depending on how you like to hear your weight.
Right, correct, right, because we're international with this, right?
Yeah.
Speak it into existence.
Yeah,
276
that's
You know
how
what
we
I'm
do
saying?
it.
Right. So,
That's crazy.
yes.
I got you.
So now, with that being said, I sent this to you, right? Because you are very savvy when it comes to conglomerate things, right?
Correct.
So what do you think about this situation when it comes to a food thing?
Well, so
Because that's something that's not generational. You know what I'm saying? That's something that could just, you could lose it right there.
Oh, I read it.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
What we was talking about.
that's something that's very time sensitive. You know what I'm saying? So how do you think when it comes to that situation? Like how, what kind of money you're dealing with, what kind of, play you got?
So I look at it from two sides. I ain't gonna lie. From the baller side in me, the get money side in me,
Yeah, that's
I
definitely
think
an overball.
With the dinosaur egg.
Yeah.
1.8 million. Like, damn, it's crazy that there's people out here that can afford to pay 1.8 million for a tuna. Like, damn, I gotta get my money up some more. Like this flexing shit ain't cool. Like, I gotta flex hard. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show they what they do. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But from a realistic standpoint, any other standpoint, I can't think about it from Noah. I can't think about it from a conglomerate standpoint because that's still like 1.8 million for like one fish, and it's like no way he could eat that. So it's for
Well, you know, he
restaurants.
owns multiple sushi restaurants.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's for his restaurants. Don't get me wrong. I know that, and I know it's a investment, and he gonna flip it. So kudos to him for making that big old guap move. But you know, they just say like, "Fuck you" to the public. You know, like, cause it's just like, so like, if you was homeless in America, you can't go like in the forest and hunt without a hunter's permit, right? To get no food.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the world is like the world,
Mhm.
it's like it's legal for you to like go fight for a living because you ain't got no house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's people out here that's paying like 1.8 million for a tuna.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this shit's just like crazy that one person can pay like 1.8 million for a tuna, and then it can be like 1.8 million people that ain't got nothing to eat.
Yep. Yep.
And that's people though. like could have gave they would have at least had $1 burger, but no, you know, it's just the yin and yang in me, the yin and yang in me. I think it's overall. I'm not gonna cap. I think it's a dope move. You know, from a business standpoint, I'm proud of you being able to make a move like that because he can make like a very big return on it just from the press that's bringing from being a one like you getting a part of the $1.8 million tuna.
Right.
Like you get
Right.
to eat some of the $1.8 million tuna. This is the $1.8 million tuna.
Because how much you think he's gonna get divided throughout all the
Because
restaurants?
nobody
to go
really
to?
thinks about like you're getting like maybe $74 worth for the $1.8 million tuna, but it's still a $1.8 million.
Right, and that $74 could be only like this much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? on a and that's thinly sliced on a thing of sticky rice.
Yeah, because
You
I
know
know
what
he
I'm saying?
fits the.
Right, you're gonna stretch that motherfucker
Yeah.
because if you purchase for 1.8, what do you think his overall goal is? Trying to double it, triple.
Yeah,
Probably
because
10 million.
especially if you got.
I can see you
sushi,
making
'cause that
10
shit
million.
is, like,
Right.
thin as
Right.
fuck, nigga,
Right.
like-
Right.
Well, depending on how
Sashimi like a
prestigious
hoe.
your restaurant is, I could see you making 10 million off of it, just from the
Well, shit, just
Publicity.
sushi, period. Like, them restaurants is, like, popping up just
Right.
like the
Right.
fucking, like, seafood shit.
right. But I'm saying just from the publicity,
crab
like I'm saying, you can
boil
get
places.
like let's say I don't know how many restaurants you own, but let's say it's 10. Like you own 10 restaurants where you can promote the world famous $1.8 million sushi in house for a limited time only.
Yeah.
Tables is higher.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Prices is higher,
Yo,
right?
everything.
You know the fucking,
Everything, the parking is higher,
Yep.
right?
The salt dude, he
Salt
bringing
Bae.
a restaurant out
Right,
here.
you feel me?
Know what I'm saying? And that hoe been having articles about it.
And just because of that, you get to charge what you charge.
Yep.
And it ain't got nothing to do with the food necessarily. Like, it's still steak, but
Yep.
it's salt-based steak. So they
Yep.
shit $156 for the steak. And
We
if
went
you
to
want,
the
you
wife
ain't
and
gotta
I.
pay for it. Or you can go to a restaurant where you don't have to pay that, but you can't say you ate salt-baked steak.
Yep.
Right. So the wife and I went to a restaurant out in Arlington. It's the only restaurant that overlooks Arlington, the Six Flags and stadium and stuff like that. And we ate there, and I'm not gonna lie, it was some good food. You know what I'm saying? But I've had food from other places, and it's just as good. But you're paying for that feel, that view, and I'm not gonna lie, it is very nice when you walk in there. Walking into the elevator, everything, it's really nice. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, whatever the prices are, you're paying for something that is only one of one in Arlington. Nobody has that right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those spots. Mercury Chop House. It's a nice spot.
Mercury Chop House?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's pretty nice.
Gotta go check it out.
Got some great food, but that view, that's what you're there for. It's beautiful.
Well, I think I think that the best steak still is what was it, Prime 13?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I've been to some restaurants, right? We've all been to restaurants, right? We've all had food,
I give
right?
it to 'em.
And Prime 13 in Galveston, that man right there picked that spot. Man.
That is one of the best.
I've
been trying to find something.
Straight
I've been
up
finding-
on that one. On that one, bro. Whoa.
I've been trying to find
Right
some
on
shit
that
up
one.
here that's kind of similar to that, but nah.
I heard there's some spots in Dallas, right? Downtown, I've heard like at least 3 different restaurant spots, but I've been told steakhouses that are really nice, reservation type situation like we've done in the past, nothing new. Just haven't made it out there yet, but man, overall the cigar menu, the waitress, we kind of got
water.
Man.
The
Yeah.
agua.
Man, that lobster mac and cheese, boy.
aqua.
Boy. That motherfucker right there.
Mac and cheese. Oh, the mac and cheese.
Man.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Y'all
better
ever
than
get
your
out to
grandma's.
Galveston,
I haven't
hit
had
Prime 13.
I haven't had nothing like that either. The lobster mac and cheese.
It's better
I've
than your
tried a couple
grandma's.
up here and it's not been the same.
Right, right.
Yeah. The lobster mac and cheese and the steak. The
What
wings
is
was
4
definitely-
cheese mac and cheese? It's better than your grandma's.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
I can't even lie to you
Man.
there. Whatever they do it right. There's some serious love in that motherfucker.
Nana couldn't do it better. You hear me?
Nope.
Nana could not do it
Fuck
better.
no. They probably got
Y'all
Nana in
hear
the
me?
back right now making that shit. Her ass 80 years old in that bitch fucking oxygen tank making
That's the
that
only
shit.
thing I could think. Every chef in that bitch got a minimum requirement. You got to be 70 before you can even apply. And then they got a 5-year, shelf life. They only let you work there for 5 years, and they shelf you back out. They pull another 70-year-old in. They ain't bullshit. They ain't bullshitting with you. They
Fuck
keep
no.
fresh old people in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You under dig? That's what I think. But tell
Yeah.
what it is.
It was one of those things I felt pretty accomplished and proud about. Just for the simple fact that there was a full table of black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And felt pretty good. We were the only black people at the time too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
no,
it was one of those things. Just some people be like, oh, no. I take it as our ancestors did a lot for us, right? And some of us are our ancestors themselves.
You hear me?
And you gotta pay them respect some way somehow. I mean, I can't change. One person can't change the world. I mean, one person can change the world, but not everybody can do that. So in that aspect, I try to show respect in doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? Not maybe acting crazy sometimes like I have, or do things that people that just been fighting for, trying to do. Take advantage of those things because. I mean, when's the next time? We don't know, You got to enjoy the day. You got to take the fucking day by the fucking balls and fucking do it. Fuck them. You're going to get dirty looks. You're going to have fucking stares.
You under dig?
Fuck you. I'm going to do what I do because I ain't hurt nobody.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, shit, you done dropped 100 on the sack. You done dropped 100 on bottles. Go drop 100 on the steak, nigga. Go, go experience some shit.
right.
It don't even got to be a steak. It could be
Right.
something
You want to
else,
pop
like-
bottles in the club, $300 bottles,
$300
knowing that you
Maurice,
can
you
get a
feel-
$65 bottle at
It's
the
worth
fucking
the
liquor
lift,
store.
dig.
I'm good.
Maybe
Let's
more
go.
than
Let's go
50,
look.
yeah.
Let's go check out some art. Let's go fucking check out some different food spots. Broaden your fucking horizons.
That's hey, my little boo.
What? Outcast, get up, get out, and get something. Just saying. Yo, y'all ever heard of Pluto?
Yeah, I be there a lot.
I feel you on that one too. Right there. Shit, feel that. On that, right there. But no, I'm talking Pluto, the app.
No.
Okay, so Pluto, the app.
Put
you
me up on game.
Fucking my sister put me on. Shout out, thank you. Yo, you can download Pluto app. It's free.
Right.
They got like a whole bunch of old shows. So like they'll have all the old Nickelodeon shit. They got Are You Afraid of the Dark? All those old shows. They got like music shit. So like music videos that they play all the fucking time. So they'll have like specific artists, and they'll play for like an hour, like all of Prince, all of Michael Jackson, all of Fetty Wap, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they got a whole bunch of different shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just free. You know what I'm saying? If you know, another platform to watch some shit if you know, within your little brief time of self-preservation, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Because you always got to take time for yourself.
Got to take care of the star player, people.
Right.
Man, y'all seen that shit with the with this motherfucking old man, this motherfucking old man, 93-year-old old man. He come in this apartment office, right? So he come in this leasing office, and apparently something is wrong with his water that he didn't put it in a complaint for a little bit about. My dude is dressed, suited, and booted, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, he cute. You know what I mean? He got his shit together. You know what I mean? He come in, he express his grievances. They not feeling them. So he kneecap my dog. He kneecaps. I mean, he straight up shoots him 2 times in the legs, both legs. You know what I mean? You know, because messages had to be sent, I guess.
Yeah.
And so of course they had to arrest my old guy. And I don't know how I feel about it, man, because you know, I guess I don't know what was wrong with his water. You know what I mean? I ain't hear his side of the story. Is what I'm saying. How y'all feel about it?
I mean, shit. I think once you get to a certain point, like, it's a respect level. And when you've been here for 93 years and you feel like somebody not respecting what you saying because they like, you know, anytime this nigga can be gone and we could just re-rent his shit mid-lease or beginning of the lease or whatever he expire, nigga, like, we gonna make money off this bitch regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not saying that it's right, but he probably didn't give a damn at that point. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%. I feel the same way.
Like, it ain't no point. It ain't no telling what his story was
or you
prior
know what he was
to
going through,
the.
or exactly. You know, and not justifying those means. Not saying that condoning violence is always the first, you know, plan of action.
Yeah. But when you've been here for 93 years, bro, like, it ain't really nothing more that you can experience that you probably haven't.
Right,
so,
right.
Like,
There's no fucks given. We're
you
going
can
straight
risk
Grand Theft Auto in this motherfucker.
It's risk or reward, and you taking the risk
right
all the way.
I concur. So I mean, if you're 93, what's up? What would you think? What would you say you'll be like? You feel like you'll be at 93? Just out of, you know.
I mean, shit.
Well, I mean,
93 years, bro. You probably let a lot of shit slide, and you done probably, you know what I'm saying, you done paid your dues, you know what I'm saying? And if a nigga ain't tried to help you in a timely manner when you 93 and you don't know how much time you got left, like,
you feel like
you could probably risk the remaining years
so you
behind bars.
So
bro.
you gonna bust.
Like,
You gonna bust. Basically, what I'm hearing is Chris gonna bust.
I'm not saying I would.
YNHT Chris gonna bust.
I'm saying
Because I don't know. And at this time, I wouldn't. But, nigga, give me 60, 70 years and let's see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
What about you? What about you, Chef Chad?
I think it just depends on everybody's situation, right? Because, you know, if you're 93, obviously you might have some kind of family, okay? So
Or you might not.
Or you might not.
You
So,
might be the nigga that's on your own
and be the only
ain't
one
nobody
left.
looking out for you. So
100%.
I don't have nobody to call to be like, hey, they not over here helping me. Can you?
And
help
to be clear, it's been proven that the elderly doesn't get the proper treatment like they should at times. You know, here in Texas during the summer, you got elderly dying left and right because it's too hot because they don't have the proper air conditioning like they should.
It's shit to where now they trying to pass like laws, or laws is already getting passed, one of the two, to where they could put like cameras in like nursing homes and shit, so you can see what's going on.
And that's the next thing.
In
There's so
there.
much
with the elderly, bro. Like, niggas don't know, like, what they going through because they really can't tell nobody. And niggas like all dementia and Alzheimer's and all that shit.
They label
like,
it automatically, label it as something, and no, you can't do that. It does not. It's not
like
how
niggas
it
got
properly
rights too,
works.
and if niggas not going help you do what you need to do,
No,
then
I feel
shit.
you, bro. I feel you.
I just think that people automatically in society, because we have established that way of, okay, well, we can't do this. We can't approach somebody in an aggressive manner because that doesn't fit how everybody else feels. But not everybody gets that. Some people take advantage of that, and they feel that, oh, okay, well, he's 93. I'm not going to, fuck him. But you're not understanding that after a while, you're gonna come across somebody that's gonna feel a certain way, and somebody's not gonna give a fuck one of these days. And because how the universe works, you will be shown that.
Yeah, but what niggas don't understand is there's a cycle, and then one day you gonna be 93,
Right.
nigga, and ain't nobody
Right.
gonna want to hear
That's
shit
what
that you
exact-
saying because
right.
you not.
So then, when you get put in that position, that universal law, then you're gonna be like, oh, now I get it, because now you got that life lesson where it's like, oh, you didn't learn it then when we gave it to you. But you're going to learn it now, motherfucker, because now you're 93.
Yep.
There's a
It's
reason
like-
why you live to this age.
It's like Lil Uzi when he was like, "Oh, nigga, if you hit 25, you old," and then when you hit 25, it's like, nigga, all right.
Right.
Like now we old and nigga, where's the music? Like
Right.
you can't like set like certain shit and limitations for people, and then like you not living up to the shit.
Right.
Like
Right. Well, I mean, the number one thing is there's never an age to be anything.
at all.
My whole thing is everything is societal norm, meaning whatever an old person's supposed to be doing is a societal norm. What you should be doing is whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
Now that's not necessarily kneecapping people. That's not what I'm saying. But live your life is what I'm saying, man.
Nigga, for you to be 93 and you to be able to walk into an office and do anything, for one, is just like,
Yeah, that in itself. Because how many people that are 93 that are not walking
yeah,
or not coherent enough to be self-sufficient?
yeah. That
You
means
know
you
what I'm saying?
93 and you on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody else like holding your hand and shit. Like, you 93 and you out here holding it down for yourself.
I concur. And I mean, like I say, for me, nothing else. I don't know how I would feel at 93, but let's keep it being, man. I don't know if you seen the old guy, but old guy looked like he used to be a mobster, man. Old guy looked like he used to be, you know what I mean, out here doing, doing the jobs that you read about, man.
Shit, you never know, too. I can believe that 100%.
My dude rolling there, he had the fedora on, man. He had the the blazer. He was real calm and collected. You know what I mean? He asked him about the water complaint he had made. They didn't comply. And he showed them what the ramifications for not complying was. That's what I saw. You know what I mean? So
They got it twisted.
that seemed like a dude that had done that before. Is what I'm saying, man. That
He
ain't
didn't
no
have to
dude.
double back. Like, he
You
was
know what I mean?
already.
He wasn't questioning.
He was like, all right,
He
these
had came
motherfuckers
in
gonna
there
learn
with the
today.
bam, ready to do the thing, man. And then they made it a situation where the thing being done was inevitable to him. He like, shit, I'm 93 anyway. Like, fuck it, 3 hots in the cot. At least they won't have a water problem.
Right.
Yep.
What else could you do to me at this moment?
But not only with him, I had seen a situation with just recently. I seen this little video. This black guy, he's sitting down in his restaurant. Some white guy comes up to him, and so he's like beating on him. And the black dude pulls out a pistol, starts shooting him. And I guess the white guy started running. And so now the black guy's being charged with assault and battery with a deadly weapon. And the white guy ain't been charged with nothing. And it's all on video.
So the white dude just walked up to him and just started like beating the shit out of him. Or, like,
Yeah.
Let me see if I
I
can
saw
find
it.
the video.
Dude just sitting there, and the white dude, big dude, walk up, just starts swinging on him. The black dude gets away, like trying to get away from him. Then he comes back around. The white dude takes off running. He fucking there you go.
So the white guy's like beating him up, and the black dude starts running. The white guy starts chasing him. So the black dude pulls out his gun, starts shooting him, or shooting at him. The white guy started running. He hit him, I guess, and then got a charge with assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah. I mean, shit. If some deacons in the church could just, like, start firing at a nigga that's firing at them, like, this nigga should be able to shoot at a nigga that's, like, swinging on him.
Right.
Like, if you sitting down, you in a defenseless.
Now see, this is where they're gonna try to talk some shit. They're gonna be like, was it the equal?
This is a South Florida person.
I mean, sitting down to me, that's the equivalent of having your back turned. Okay. So, like, if you have your back turned and a cop shoots you, to me, you defenseless if you don't have a firearm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this was reported by NBC, by the way.
So if you sitting down and it's somebody NBC with leverage over you, you know what I'm saying, they have the advantage. Mm-hmm. If you defend yourself however you want to, if you running off and the nigga coming towards you, if you decide to be like, man, fuck this, I came prepared for whatever, then nigga, this is what you asked for.
Right.
And you didn't know it was coming with it.
Right. You fucked with the wrong one.
Yeah. Don't put yourself in scenarios where you can't get yourself out of it, nigga.
Right.
That's quoted by the news. They said that Chamorro Rowe was minding his own business and was eating his food inside Licking, Miami. And a 24-year-old stood up and began striking him on Tuesday night. And then it said the surveillance showed that Rowe said nothing to the Cristo and to instigate the altercation. But after being hit and leaving the area, Rowe returned with a firearm and shot Cristo outside the restaurant.
You lucky you alive, nigga. You lucky it's assault. And
yeah.
I mean, bro, like, for real, like, niggas can't just run up to you with.
And the only thing I'm gonna say about that situation is I already know what they're trying to charge him with, which is like he ran off and then he came back with a pistol. But if a person came and attacked me that I didn't provoke, then how do I know that me running off is gonna stop them from coming after me?
Yeah,
that's my only question.
Yeah, because running ain't the end all be all.
Because I didn't do anything to start the altercation in the first place, so I don't even know what their motivation for actually coming after me is. So me running out of here doesn't mean anything. Because this person literally, like, if I had a altercation with them, then the understanding might be there as to what the situation is, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you cut me in front of the line or whatever.
Nigga, I wanted my Popeye chicken sandwich.
But if I'm sitting here
got
and
the
I'm
last
eating,
one,
and I'm eating, and then somebody just go bam, 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 that I don't know, I ain't got beef with.
Right.
So when am I supposed to think that I'm safe around him?
Right.
And he's still around me.
Right.
When he running away from me, what I know that
what
how
he's
I know
going to run to, what he's going to
Where
go grab.
Yeah.
Right.
When this is happening.
Right.
Yeah, because me running back towards him could just be my way to be like, hey, I need to get this nigga off me. So like,
well, my thing is, I'm trying to understand what's going on. Because I was eating my food, minding my own business. Now I'm thrown off. I'm dazed and confused. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Okay, what the fuck's going on? Oh, like somebody's trying to hurt me. Now I need defense mode, right? Okay, boom. Oh, shit, he's going right there. I don't know where he's going. He might be going back for a gun. Too late, bow.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, shit, and nowadays you don't know where a nigga gonna pull up shooting or pull up doing anything. So, like, you can't blame somebody for being prepared for what could possibly go down
at any moment.
He brought lightweight to the situation. It's his fault that he started it, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, it's obviously. I'm just saying from
you got to be prepared for all outcomes if you trying to take it to any level of physical shit, bro.
Right.
Because there's no rules once you engage.
This is just from what NBC Miami reporting. It ain't nothing that I'm just saying. This is literally from the news. So I'm saying this is what they're reporting. So from what they're reporting, this dude again. I mean, I'm not going that deep. I can't go no deeper than I can't picture me and you like we out where we was just out. You know, we was getting barbecue. It was great, and then somebody just walk up on us and just start bam, 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 and one of us. You don't know them. You never seen them.
Mm-hmm.
You never said nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? Again, the reaction might be different for somebody that I know. Like, I might not want to kill nobody, right?
Yeah.
But in a situation where somebody, in this climate, where's people going around that's really, like, mass murdering people, you see what I'm saying? Like, trying to, like, stab people and shoot people in droves, and that's what they doing because they want to make their political point.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm that guy in that restaurant, how I know this ain't where you trying to make your stand?
Right.
I don't know you. You're some guy that ran in a restaurant and started beating me up.
Yeah.
You might be, you see what I'm saying, the next Miami shooter. You know what I mean? For whatever reason you gonna have that you felt like you was finna.
Or trying to be the next Florida man.
Right,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
That's pretty much where the laws kind of come into play, though, because, you know what I'm saying, like, niggas, like...
Well, no, it's always funny that when it's black people in Florida specifically, they get charged with assault with a deadly weapon in situations where people like George Zimmerman was charged with stand your ground and was able to, you see what I'm saying, uphold his shit with the stand your ground law.
Yeah.
And this is in the same place.
Right.
Like, this is the same state, same areas. You see what I'm saying? Where these are things
Yeah,
are
I
happening.
definitely see where you coming from with that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This dude ran up in here and started beating him up. I pull out my gun in the same room that he's still in. Ain't like
It's the same ground, bro. It ain't like I seen this nigga like 4 or 5 blocks away.
Right.
And
He
was
was like,
like,
I
oh,
went
he
and got in
driving
my
and he
car.
chilling.
And I
let me
followed
shoot
him
Right.
for how
Yeah.
long to,
Yeah.
We was in the same. We in the same restaurant you was in that you start beating me in.
Yeah.
I didn't leave the restaurant. I ran off. I gathered myself. I grabbed my pistol out of my wherever it was at, and I started shooting you. We in the same restaurant. Ain't like you disappeared. We in the
Yeah.
same place we was at.
We didn't switch parking lots. We ain't.
We ain't
fucking-
did none of that. We ain't changed vicinity, none of that. We in the same spot we was
Yeah.
at. If this is my house, we still in my house. If you're in my bedroom or you in my motherfucking garage, you still in my house. You still in my house. You know? So that's what I'm saying. Like, what you mean? Assault and battery. Why is that even on the table when, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm staying your ground. Where's the staying your ground law at?
Yeah.
For real, where's the staying your ground law at? Like, if that ain't self-defense, what is self-defense? I mean, again, you say, oh, he chasing him. Again, I don't know where this dude is going. He might not be actually leaving. He
Yeah.
might be running around his corner just to get his shit.
He was chasing me. I mean, that is some shit like in nature. Like if you chasing an animal, that animal may turn around and start chasing you,
Right.
just because that's
stop.
its defense mechanism.
exactly.
Like, it don't have no other choice. Like
Right.
nigga, I'm gonna get tired if I keep going this way.
Yep.
I don't want to do this shit no more.
Right. I'm gonna fuck
Let me
you
see
up.
if I could get you off me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, again and again and again. If I do not know you, and I don't know what your motivation is for being in here, you might be trying to get me to come outside so I can run into your partners. And it's a group of y'all.
Yeah.
And y'all came to do it different. You see what I'm saying? Like, this shit is unprecedented.
This was the first
Again.
person that was sent in to see if they can get you Delore
Yeah.
out here. Okay, well, let me go in here and fuck
He
him
just
up.
a decoy. He
Right.
not even
and
a
then I'm like,
strong man.
Right.
He
And
just
as soon as he walk outside, pow, pow.
This an initiation for him to see if he can.
I challenge any person in America, old person, young person, any person, white person, Hispanic person, black person, Asian person, Islamic person, whatever you believe, whatever. I challenge you to write down what you think you would do if a motherfucker you didn't know ran up in anywhere you was at, just chilling with whatever you was doing, eating or whatever, and just start bombarding you with punches. What do you think you would do? Write that down. And then,
Shit, put that shit in the comments, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, straight up, down below.
if you was ever in that situation, I want you to think about what you did. I guarantee it ain't gonna be that. even what you think you might do.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, you only got two options in this fight or flight. And
right. That's what I was just finna say. You know, this shit ain't opinionated. It is what it is.
Yeah,
if you are in a situation, you're gonna do one of the two, and most people are gonna do one of the two. And flight would be you will run away and just keep running. But again, if I start running, I don't know what his motivation is, and if I got something to defend myself, it's gonna defend myself.
Yeah. You might take the flight option at first, but then if you realize, like, man, why the fuck am I running? Like, hold up.
Or who the fuck am I running from? Where am I running to?
There's a third option. I think it's some people just freeze. I've seen people where they just be like, they just be like,
what?
Or they just don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the worst option.
And this could have been anything. It could have been a social media video, because niggas do dumb shit. Might be some dumb shit where niggas think he gonna start beating people up for clout.
Right.
And it might be a situation. You know what I mean? It could have been anything, but make no mistake. You know what I mean? If you run up on me,
you got to be willing to do.
And you do that to me.
And that's like a thing.
I'm going to let you have it. And I'm going to have my day in court. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to tell my side of the story about you. And that ain't no joke, Jack.
Yeah.
Whether I got to stab you, whether I got to shoot you, you won't get away. It won't be no part 2. Won't be no sequels to your shit. You understood? That's all I'm saying. Know what I mean and hear what I say. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be in part 2 of the movie, man. That's all I'm saying.
Part 2s usually ain't that good.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it,
but it won't be necessary.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could do it, but it won't be no you in your future. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But it can't be the black dude's fault that the other dude set himself up for failure, bro. Like, you don't walk into a situation not knowing what's gonna happen.
Well, no, you're
not playing the variables.
And you start punching up on a person's head with no prior motivation behind it that's known, and you know, and then it come out that you ain't got none, and you know this person got a gun. It what it is, you know. There's no in between. There's no talk about it. There's no need for another discussion. Bro, you ran up on me and started shooting. Cool. I mean, you ran up on me and started punching. Cool. Well, unfortunately for you, I'm not a boxer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, these streets is not a boxing ring.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. If you run up on a nigga shooting and that nigga got missiles, like.
Right.
Right. Don't be a menace like a hoe.
There's no
Dude,
there's no regulations on me having this thing on me.
Right.
It's the rules of engagement, my nigga. Like, you gotta follow them hoes.
See, I could have had a knife. I could have had a pipe. I could have had a bat. Hell, I could have hit you with a rat. I could have had a cat.
You already know
Instead,
what it
I
is,
had the
Jack.
cat. Yeah, I did. And that's your fault. You came in here, and I guess you should have been shooting. Cause that's what I came to do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come for a boxing match. I came for a gunfight.
Right.
Yeah, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, my nigga. Like,
and you damn sure don't bring punches. All you came with was your fist.
Yep.
Like, people,
and it looked like a couple of them hoes didn't connect. You was just
like
swinging randomly. There was no focus to it. It was just random bullshit.
Yeah. All you came with is just fists and like guns don't exist. You understand? Okay. Say less.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I feel like happened. It is what it is. You know, and I hope that brother get him some good representation and get out with it expeditiously. And you know what I mean? I hope that he have a speedy GoFundMe that is supported by us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit.
Straight up and down.
Yeah. I'll look into that shit. See if he got one.
Yeah.
If you do, you know what I'm saying? Post a link in this bitch.
You feel me?
Shit, if he don't, nigga might as well start one. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
But I'm just going off. I don't know if it's more evidence, people. I ain't saying that I know all the facts.
Yeah.
I'm just literally giving you what the article said off of NBC, Miami.
Oh, yeah, because you know niggas going towards you.
Yeah, they got the
Channel
well,
6,
Yep.
South Florida. This came directly off the site. This is not what I'm reporting. This ain't my feelings. This is what they said. They said the man was sitting there. He was doing nothing. He was eating his food. And somebody that was 24-year-old by the name of Henry Palmier Cristo stood up and began striking him on a Tuesday night. That's what they said. That's what they typed up on their site.
That shit ain't even funny, bro.
You know, I'm just telling you. They said he was mine. Listen, they said,
right
according to, I'm telling you from the beginning, they said, according to North Miami police, 21-year-old, I don't know if I should say his name again, but was minding his own business and eating his food inside Lick in Miami, located on, and they gave directions of the place, north side, northwest 125th Street and 7th Avenue, when 24-year-old Henry Palmero Cristo stood up and began striking him on a Tuesday night. That's what they said, people. They said police surveillance say that he showed a road. Said it showed that the guy said nothing to Palmero Cristo, the instigator of the altercation, but after being hit, and leaving the area, Rowe returned with a firearm and shot Palmero outside the restaurant. That's what it said, people. I'm just
tragic.
Yeah. I mean, he's still alive.
But when
so
they
it's
say
cool.
that he returned on the surveillance, I'm just telling you before they try to skew with the words. I'm telling you on the surveillance, he didn't leave anywhere. He was still inside the restaurant. Apparently, he ran towards the restroom, like it wasn't the exit. He couldn't get out.
Yeah.
So he had to go back through the guy in the first place.
Yep.
And he had a gun.
That's when the flight turns to the fight, and if you're
To
not
get
prepared
out, he
for
had,
that part
he
of
had
it,
to run through that guy.
You're fucked.
yeah,
And
sit
he
your
had a
ass
gun.
down, bro.
Right.
Like,
So
stop doing stupid
it
shit.
wasn't like he was going. It wasn't like the exit when he shot him outside. It was literally like he was going outside the exit with the guy, and the guy was running, and he was running out the way.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to like be like, nah, I ain't got a gun, and I see you in my sight because you running the other way. I don't know where you're running to.
Yep.
You just start punching me out of nowhere for no reason. Once
Yeah.
again,
Just because you running toward the exit now don't mean shit, nigga.
Right.
Like, you started this shit. So, somebody got to finish it, my nigga. And if you get finished, it's not my fault. It ain't nobody's fault but yours.
But yeah, man. So it's always a pleasure, you know, just catching up and just really just, you know, trying to keep the people up on what up. You know, it's always a pull-up podcast, so you know, we like to, you know, always put y'all up on some things to drink. Best of the best, probably, you know, for some of y'all and for the rest of y'all, just something that you might like, you know, and jam. But nevertheless, you know, I'm Rick Code. You know, you can follow me at Rick Code, and
Yeah,
like to thank
you know
you
what I'm
for
saying? It's your boy Dubz. You can follow me at Dubz817.
You can check me out, Chad 1144. That's about it.
where is that at?
Instagram.
The Rick Code is at everything.
Yeah,
Anything.
we got Chad coming to Twitter soon. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry.
Maybe.
We bringing him
Maybe.
on board.
They got to win me over on that. I don't know about that Twitter.
Well,
It's
yeah.
better than the gram, bro.
I'm
We'd like to appreciate you, you know, and signing off with another pull-up podcast. So in good fashion.
shit up. Oh, shit.
You laughing, son? That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all.
Yeah, this bitch ain't open.
Here, pass it. Lighter.
Watch this, Chris. He about to open that hole like a barbarian.
Bet. appreciate y'all for fucking with us. If you ain't fucking with us, fuck you.
Oh shit.
Like we always do at this time. The Rickiest of the Ricky. Pull up.